What is going on, everybody on YouTube? Steve here, Rake and Profit, coming back to you with another video. And I'm really excited about this video because we're going to be covering quite a few VTech toys and items within the VTech brand that you can actually buy and sell on eBay for some pretty big profits. And I'm even more excited because I'm joined with my good friend, Vinny. Why don't you say hello to everybody?
Hey, everybody.
So, Vinny, if you guys don't know who Vinny is, he's a good friend of mine. He actually used to work for me and help me out with my eBay business. How many years ago was that?
3 years?
Yeah, maybe more than that. But Vinny, he's been selling toys on eBay for, well, you've been selling on eBay for almost 3 years now.
Yeah, I've been selling on eBay for 3 years, but specifically I've been doing toys for the last year and a half.
Awesome, awesome. So he's actually scaled his business to anywhere between $3,000 to $5,000 a month on eBay in total sales, and it's only growing as he continues to learn more and list more items. But with that out of the way, let's share a little bit about VTech. We're going to dive into the sold listings and show you about 5 or 6 different VTech items that you should be on the lookout for. So we're going to just kind of break that down. But what's your first thought, Vinny, when you think of the brand VTech? Does it get you as excited as like Lego or maybe Marks or G.I. Joe?
Yeah, pretty much. They're pretty popular toy. They're battery operated, so it's something interactive with kids, and a lot of them are learning, so parents really like them. So yeah, it's a hot toy, and there's a lot to them.
Do you see them all the time, or are these kind of like a harder to find item right here?
Yeah, you do run to them more often than not. Yeah, I'll see a lot of them. A lot of the GoGo smart wheels and stuff like that. I'll run into the Switch and Go dinos and the
nice, very nice. Yeah, to be honest with you, like I've flipped quite a bit of VTech stuff, but a lot of it, because like you said, it's educational stuff. Matter of fact, I just flipped. It was like some book with like a game attached to it. So I don't know. Does VTech? I think so.
It's a leapfrog.
Yeah. So I didn't know toys were profitable. So let's just dive into a couple right now. Here we have a lot of 4 VTech Switch and Go. What is this called right here?
Switch and Go Dinos, Triceratops. It's a Switch and Go Dino. 3 of them are the smaller ones, and 1 of them is a bigger one. They have 2 different sizes. They have a small and a bigger one. Obviously, the bigger ones are going to bring you more money, but here they have them in a lot, and they getting a good price for them, actually.
Yeah, $55 for 4 of these things. Like, what do you think you would pay for 4 of these things over at a Savers?
I could see one of those in a bag for $3. Maybe the big one on a shelf for $4 or $5. I mean, you could probably pay $10 for that lot.
Nice.
At a Saver somewhere.
And Switch and Go, is that a specific like model within the brand?
Yeah, it's a Switch and Go Dino. So the vehicles are kind of like a transformer. So it transformed from a vehicle into a dinosaur. And they are battery operated. You press buttons, they interact with you. The screen comes up.
Nice. Cool. So yeah, a lot of 4. Says all make sound, batteries included. First picture shows all as vehicles. Second picture showing them working. So
that's another thing too. You want to test these things for batteries.
Because you can see it working in that picture right there. It looks like there's some type of image on the screen. Yeah. Anytime you're dealing with electronics, you've always got to test them out.
And sometimes if they look okay, they don't look damaged, the batteries might just be dead. So I most likely will not pass on them, even if they don't turn on when I'm about to buy them. Because unless like I see a corrosion or some kind of damage that might sway me.
Cool, cool. So that's the first item. When we were going through the sold listings, this isn't a what was that last one called? A GoGo?
It's a VTech GoGo.
Yeah,
Dino.
this one.
Go Dino.
This isn't a GoGo, right?
No,
this is a, the reason I want to share this with you guys, because we were going through the sold listings, looking at some of the best VTech stuff. And this item was consistently selling between $40 to even upwards to $60. It's a VTech, a little smart super sound, learning system keyboard. Now you said you had never picked one of these up, have you?
No, I haven't, but I've seen, things like this and I've picked them up and they go for pretty good money. Anything that is VTech and has a keyboard and is electronics and learning, I would look it up. I would not look it up.
And that's why it's so important. And like, it doesn't matter. Like I've been selling clothing. I'm not really a big toy guy, but obviously I'm learning a lot from Vinny. But even with like over 5 years experience selling clothing, I'm still learning about new brands like all the time. And this looks like something that you just learned about too right here. I mean, I'm sure if you would have came across this, you probably would have looked it up.
Yeah, I would have.
But that's definitely a cool item to be on the lookout for. Here's another item, and Vinny got really excited. It's so funny, man. It's like, I don't know about any of this stuff. Now, this was new, so I'm not sure what it would go for used. But this is a VTech GoGo Smart Friends. Is that what it is?
Yeah, they're VTech GoGo Smart Friends.
So talk to people about what are we looking at right here?
They're little battery operated figures. They're people. They put like it's like a little toy line that they released out. They started with a VTech GoGo Smart Wheels that did very well. They came out with Smart Animals, and now they've come out with Smart Friends. That set right there, I actually found it at Savers in a bag for $3. All three of them were together. And I paid $3, and then they got bid up to about $22. So
wow, who would have known? Like, I can't tell you how many times I've gone to garage sales and I've seen stuff like this laying around. And I know you're not big into garage sales because I don't know if you guys know, but Vinny actually works a full-time job as well. So unfortunately, you work on Saturdays, so I know you don't get as much. He's like, yep. He's like, I'm pissed. But I go to a lot of garage sales and I see stuff like this all the time. Like, I'm talking about, you could buy a bucket of crap for like $3.
Yeah, and even if there's one of these in a bag, if I know about them, I'll just buy them. But if I don't, I'll look them up, and usually they're going from 10 to 13, even for individual ones, especially if they're working and not scuffed up. Like, you can easily get $15.
I would have never known. Here's a big lot. I know you say that you love to, well, actually, more often than not, you're selling in lots versus singles. Is that correct or no?
I started off selling in lots, but now I split it up. I do lots and I do individuals as well, because I noticed that lots are very good to get rid of get rid of everything at once, and it creates a lot of heat. And then sometimes there are people who just need one. Like, maybe there's someone who just needs the elephant or just needs the zebra, and they're willing to pay the $10-15. So it depends on how you're going to go about selling things and how you want.
Dude, this is a lot of 30. Looks like a bunch of Are these all GoGo items?
Yeah, the ones in the front are VTech GoGo Smart Wheels, and they're the vehicles. And in the second row, they're all animals. I don't see any Smart Friends in there. So it's just the vehicles and the animals.
So would you expect 30 of these to go for 124, or was this kind of like an anomaly?
Close. I mean, it's a little stretch.
Plus 25 shipping.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a stretch, but it's possible that somebody would pay that much, because if you count them out 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, it's almost $100 a row if you're splitting up individually. You know, if a parent had to buy these toys individually, they have to spend, that's like $300, $400.
Really?
Right, yeah.
Wow. It's crazy how much some of these toys go for in retail stores. So it's like some of these things you might think, who would pay $124, but it's like you said, it's like $400 in a store.
Yeah. So if a parent knows their kid loves it and knows they're going to have to keep buying them, maybe they do it. Or if a collector sees them all at once.
So here we have a huge lot. This is, I'm reading the title. It looks like a new seller, and only 12 feedback. You could always tell who's a new seller. Right? Huge lot of VTech GoGo Smart Wheels. This is like one of the biggest no-nos when it comes to taking pictures. Do not have a bunch of distractions in the background. Like, what the heck's even for sale?
Yeah. Do I get the
do I get the chair?
Truck? Do I get the chair?
I better get a comforter. So what are we looking at here? This is some type of track set.
So yeah, this is a VTech GoGo track set. It's where the vehicles are supposed to play on and go around. It's their track. And this was actually, it disappeared. These are actually a bunch of different sets, I think, put together, because they don't sell this in a giant set like that. So this might have been one box, and you just put it together. And the funny thing is, I've actually sold the replacement tracks. I found a bag of just tracks like they look like this. They were all different colors, and they have this puzzle-like shape to them. I found them in a bag, and I ended up selling that bag of maybe like 15 little pieces of them for like $15-20.
Dude, I'm laughing right now because this guy's so new. He put up a screenshot of the Amazon Prime picture on eBay. Oh man, these are the times I kind of just want to dive into his store and just see what else he's selling. Sometimes I like to go down the rabbit holes. He's selling anything else? Set of 6
Disney designer villain
$800. Let's go to the sold listings. I want to see what else he's sold. So he sold. Wow. He sold 3 Franklin Mint coin sets. Anyways, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. But here's the last item that I want to share with you guys. I know we kind of already talked about this, but these little animals and cars in the GoGo, they seem to do pretty well lotted up.
And the great thing is kids love animals. And these animals, they'll make sounds. If you press the button, the monkey says monkey sound.
What is a monkey even? I don't know.
I'm not going to do it. But yeah, so the animals are my favorite, actually, to tell you the truth. They sell well individually. They sell well in lots.
Nice.
And they tend to go quickly, too.
So there you go. If you guys have ever considered, or maybe you've seen VTech stuff at the store, or maybe, Vinny, a lot of people who are watching are brand new eBay sellers, and they're going to what it was like when you went to the thrift store and you didn't know much about toys. You're like, what do I look for? So now you guys can go out and you can be on the lookout for these VTech GoGo items. Again, we'd recommend go into the sold listing, study up on this brand, because there's really a lot of items in this brand.
The great thing about these GoGo, Smart Wheels, Smart Friends, and Smart Animals is that you will see a VTech circle. It's white writing in a blue circle right on their chest. So
I think I can see it right down there.
See it right there on the line. So everyone will have that, so you can recognize it.
Perfect. So if you guys are excited about either getting started selling toys, or you want to learn about more profitable toys, Vinny and I, we actually teamed up on a guide. It's called Toy Brand Profits, 47 profitable toy brands that sell on eBay for big profits. And these are brands and these are toy products that you have a lot of experience selling.
Yes, these are 47 of the main toys that excelled me to where I am now. When I find these things and when I list these things, they usually sell quick, sell for good money, and it's always a good experience. So I decided to take 47 of my favorites and put them into this book,
because there's hundreds and hundreds.
There's so many.
So you'll waste a lot of time. Yeah, sorry, it's vibrating, so it's probably causing like an echo in the mic. There's so many toys out there. Like, you don't want to go out there wasting your time and trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. So if you want to have a guide that walks you through, 47 of the best toys, you'll get to see multiple pictures of each toy, an estimated resale value, what specific toys to buy, what to avoid, how hard it is to come across, and even a jackpot item. Like, this is much more than just a list. It's a very in-depth guide. Consider checking it out. You can learn more in the description, first link below, or go to rakeandprofit.com/toys. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you guys found value in this video. Any last piece of advice you want to give to the people?
Yeah, I would definitely suggest trying to sell toys on eBay, and you'll see the proof will be in the action.
You got to take action. You got to experiment. Obviously, with anything, it's going to take time to succeed. It took me time to get started with clothing. It took me time to get started with shoes. It took me a long time to get started with books. And I'm sure it's going to take me a bit of trial and error with toys, but there's money to be made. I just left his warehouse, and dude, you're killing it, man. Your sales are growing, your listings are growing, and you're only part-time, which is kind of cool.
And the great thing about it is everybody knows toys. Everybody knows somebody who collects toys, owns toys, has kids that love toys. Toys we play with as a kid. It's almost universal. So
exactly,
it's very attractive thing for me, and I love them.
Cool. So if you guys enjoyed this video, do us a big favor and smash that like button down below. Leave a comment. Let us know what your favorite toy is, maybe as a child, or maybe your favorite toy to buy and sell. And yeah, check out the guide, rakeandprofit.com/toys. I think you'll enjoy it. It's actually on pre-order until November 21st, but we might release it a little sooner. Yeah, but check it out. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.